So here's our, what would we call this? I'm gonna edit this, by the way.
Codependency intimate talk with Stephanie and Denisa.
the Codependency coffee shop.
Codependency coffee shop. Sorry, that's really funny.
And our office is the bay. What a great day. Today.
It's so beautiful, like.
It is. This is the way you do your spiritual work. So anyways, Denise and I were just having a really beautiful conversation about codependency and relationships, and like what relationships look like, what they look like and what they're supposed to be. And we're really discovering that. You know, our relationship started as a coaching one.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, 'cause I've known you for like 10 months now, 11 months. In the beginning, or even like, I was always like, I want to be friends with Stephanie, but it's kind of weird because she's my coach. How do I approach her? And like, her not actually realizing that I'm not approaching her because I want something from her. I just approach her because I want to connect with her and because I like her and because she's like an amazing person and I'm happy to have her in my life. And I mean, I don't know, but from your end, I always felt like sometimes you had like that block that you were always giving and not realizing that people just wanted to connect with you because they wanted to connect with you, not because you had to give something to them.
Right.
Or am I wrong in that?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. So because that was what I perceived every time I reached out to you, even, you know, you were always helping and I always appreciated that. And I mean, you know, you're amazing and everything and you've been helping me through deep shit and all of that. But like, I always was like, I want to reach out to you sometimes just because I was like, how are you, Stephanie? I just want to talk to you. I just want to connect with you. I don't need help right now or like support or anything. I just enjoy you being you and me being me and connecting with you.
And it was like our journey to learning this. Like, Denisa was a big part of the reason why I learned this, is because seriously though,
Nice.
It's like we were healing it together, because a lot of it was in the very beginning. Our relationship was based off of this. I can give you this and then you can give me this. And it was like, well, Denise was like, well, anytime you want to share your journey with me and, you know, whatever. And so we would connect over that instead of going deeper and like, because it's almost like we didn't, it was like so formal, you know. It was like it was like the way we were intimate with each other was sharing our story instead of sharing us. Does that make sense? I'm just realizing that now.
Yeah, I realized that too, and that's what I always like. How are we talking about that? Because I was like always like kind of like, I don't know, it was just like something felt off, but I didn't know how to address it. So we're talking about this life now. We're getting our shit together.
Yeah, and that's the key, is like intimacy isn't so much sharing your story, you know, as deeply as possible, but it's about sharing you. And like, I don't care about your story. I mean, cool. I do, because, you know, friends and clients and, you know, we love each other through so much. But like, when I'm wanting to connect with someone, I'm not going to connect with you over the story, although that could be a good icebreaker. Let's go deeper than that. Like, show me who you are. Don't wear a mask. And me, it's like, I'm sorry. I hope you can hear me over all this wind. Sorry. It's a beautiful day.
Even though I think what you just said, I mean, I don't think there's a problem if like the story is part of the connection.
Right.
It's just a problem if it stays at that and doesn't
Amen.
doesn't involve anything else.
Amen. I love that.
Because even though we're all on the spiritual, probably if you're watching this, you're on a spiritual journey. I don't know. Where we're
Probably.
sharing,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
Even though you connect with people on you, through your spiritual journey. I'm on a spiritual journey. You're on a spiritual journey. We're like connecting over twin flames or all of that. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's a connection. That's like kind of a work relationship,
Right.
based on like one area of your life. And that's great to like start a friendship, to start a connection, but I think like a friendship involves like everything. It's not just like how can we help each other.
Yeah. Ooh, a relationship. Let's say it right from Denise's mouth. A relationship and connection is something more than what can we do? How can we help each other? Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. How can I, like, what? And that's what I'm realizing what home is. Like, me healing this home. In relationships, it's not a person, it's not a place, it's a feeling, and it's also in your relationships. And I need to be able to feel at home.
I'm gonna hold this to a bit so
Thank
your arm
you.
can go down.
I need to be able to feel at home. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
You have the long arms.
I do, and I feel like your arm was getting a bit tight.
It was. My
so
shoulder.
we can you know,
Partnership.
Partner.
Home is not just a place or a person, but it should be a feeling that you cultivate within everything, not just like like a place, right? And so I'm realizing that I'm cultivating the feeling of home in my relationships. Like that's why the girls are together right now. Me, Denisa, Elle, Rachel, we're cultivating what it feels like to be home with each other, even though we're not in a like physical grounded home yet. We're manifesting that by cultivating it here first.
That's
which is
so true.
Huge. Beautiful.
This was just like what we were talking about, something else, codependency.
Kick codependency and manifest your home.
Yeah, and I think what we were actually talking about, what I was just about to say before we started this spontaneously, I was like, I realized like lately, I mean, I've been healing a lot of codependency since I started this journey, which was like 10 months ago. That was probably the first thing that everyone is kind of, I mean, you're constantly healing that. Every time something is triggering you, you're actually healing, or like another person is triggering you, be it attention or you're feeling unloved, all of that. That's like actually like healing codependency on some level. And I just realized like the last couple of days, I mean, because what you just said, some people are like so ashamed admitting that they have codependency pattern somewhere, but that's like actually like, guys, we all do that. If you're not perfectly ascended, you have some codependency block somewhere, and that's completely okay. It's nothing that like a block that is worse than any other block. It's just like a block, like any other one. And I like realized lately, like me and Rachel, we've been like on the road doing a road trip from LA to New Jersey for like 11 days, and since we've been here, we've just been moving from one place to the other. And I've been feeling lately, I mean, I kind of came back to my like grounded, God is my source state today. But the last couple of days, I've been like, I think just because we've been moving so much, I've been feeling like very disconnected to myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that like it's just like a reflection of like me feeling disconnected from God as my source.
Amen.
So obviously like mostly Stephanie, but mostly Rachel being my soul sister triggered all of that shit in me. And it just was like, okay, fuck, I have some codependency issues here where I'm not seeing God as my source yet. Let's just sit my ass down and heal that.
And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. It was tough. I went through a lot of shit. I manifested a lot of shit. The funny thing is, I haven't even told you this. I perceived all these situations were like, I perceived them completely different from what actually really happened. And then Rachel always, like, we were talking, and Rachel always explained to me, hey, this is actually what happened. And I was like, oh my God. I perceived it completely differently. Like, just a way of me believing something or like having a block, something is making me see something in a specific way that isn't actually there. And that's like basically every block you're having with your twin flame or with anyone else. It's like, do you mind holding this again?
Yeah, my turn.
It's like this, it's just like your beliefs, your blocks are making you perceive things a certain way. And once you hear that, you perceive them the way they actually are.
Amen.
I don't know if you have anything to...
That was like, let's everybody write that down. Take some notes. Brilliant. No, that's huge. And in order to see the truth, then you can defend the lie as deeply as possible. I experienced it this way. The truth is something deeper than the experience. And the truth is always love. Always. So we got to heal our codependency in order to see the truth about ourselves, about God, about every situation in our life, every relationship. And then from that truth, from being able to see the truth, that's when you can reassess and then make your choice on, to move forward or to, create space from that relationship. Is that relationship worth being in your life or not? Is the relationship solely based out of codependence? If it is, maybe that's, would you like to start a relationship from square one, zero, unconditional love? Is it worth it to you? If it's not, move on. If it is, start over. To add to that, I just had this really brilliant quote that came to me that God just gave me. Just because you perceive something and feel something, just because you experience something and feel something doesn't mean it's the truth. And that's like valid even like, for its twin flames, best example of all. You experience that this person is my twin flame. You feel that this person is your twin flame on some level, but it's actually not the truth. And it just shows to like dig deeper, really see what is there. And it just shows that we can actually make ourselves believe everything. That's how ego can exist, because we can believe in ego, we can believe in everything. So it makes you a really good salesperson. So if you do it through love, and you're able to work with someone's ego, it's actually a really great gift to be able to do that. And that's where we should all be able to, that's where we should be putting our superpowers to, is really like romancing people into their good instead of romancing people into illusions. And that's where a lot of people have been hurt in those codependent relationships, is people like being manipulated into the illusion, and we're healing that. And the only way you could ever know what the illusion is or what the truth is to go past all of your experiences, go past all of your thoughts, and go into the heart of the matter. Where's the love? What's the truth there? And then claim that. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
I feel complete.
Me too. This is, let me get my coffee cup. This has been, what did we call it?
Codependency coffee was
A Codependency Coffee Shop with Denisa and Stephanie. Cheers.